Hi students, in this video I'll explain about the chapter Freedom Movement of class 10. Till the end of this video, the whole chapter is covered in a very simplified way including mind maps and points accordingly with NCERT. So watch till end. Okay, our first topic is the Indian National Congress. Okay, all the points that has been mentioned in NCERT I have written like how you need to study it. So first thing I will go accordingly with NCERT. Okay, so first, what are the changes did this bring? When was this born? Who was its first president? Who had an important role? What was its primary aim? And what did this oppose? And why was this establishment took place? Okay, only this you, if you remember this, then this answer you will get it. Okay, all the points relative to this particular topic you will understand and you will not forget it. Okay, so let me just summarize it. The what is, you can say that the change of the direction of Indian political history was changed when this Indian National Congress was brought, and this was born in a national convention which was held in Bombay in 1885. Who was its first president? W.C. Banerjee, who had an important role. AOU, I have written it as it is mentioned in NCERT, and another line of this has been mentioned. You can read it. Okay, what is its primary aim? National unity. And when was this declared? It was declared in a first national convention. Okay, national unity. And what were the factors that were actually promoting, that were actually encouraging national unity were the newspapers across the India with vernacular language. Okay, and who were opposing national unity? Of course, the Britishers, by implying divide and rule policy on the basis of religion. So, okay, this was um, in order to break this national unity. Okay, now in another paragraph it has mentioned that Indian National Congress, in another page of NCERT it has mentioned this opposed the partition of Bengal in 1905. And why this establishment took place? Across the country, there were many national associations, that were many nationalistic associations were there. Okay, what were these? Like Hindu Mela, All India Association, Pune Sarvajanik Sabha, and others. And there were like vernacular press act was enacted by this Lord Lytton that used to curb the Indian independence. Okay, this was against the Indian independence, and even the newspapers across the country were developing, and even the first war of Indian independence took place. Because of all these factors, this Indian National Congress took birth. Okay, next topic, moderates. See how I have written in the form of mind maps and flowchart. You can say you have to write this in your, make a different notebook like this only and write down these points in the form of short points. Okay, so that you can retain it, so the whole chapter is remain in your mind. Okay, so moderates, so we'll study about the points like what was the period of moderates, who were they actually, and other things. I will explain it. What was the period of moderates? This is 1885 to 1905 is called the age of moderates. Age of moderates is also called the age of liberal nationalism. Just remember it like this only. In exam it will come like this only. Okay, or you can say the the 20 years after the birth of Indian National Congress, right? Indian National Congress took place in 1885. And who are these moderates? They were the ones, see I have written in the form of like faith, prayers, requests. By this you can recall that. Okay, so these are the words that you can relate to and you can remember like in short form. Okay, so faith means they had the faith on British rule. They used to do prayers in front of Britishers to take their wills, to accept their wills, right? And they were the first one who recognized the ill effects of British rule. Okay, it is mentioned in NCERT. and they used to submit their memorandums. Memorandums means a written message, we can say, that used to include this, like military expenditure decrease, Indian industries increase means development, Indian industries of development, good education, and poverty alleviation. Another thing about moderates is they proposed a drain theory. What is this drain theory? They used to see increase import, decrease export, right? They used to bring a lot of things from England to India, and a very few things where exportation was taking place. And to explain this train theory, books were written, and two names have been mentioned in NCERT: Dadabhai Nauroji, R.C. Dutt. These wrote books to explain this train theory, how the Indian resources is been draining from India. Okay, they were also called political beggars by radicals. Right, about this next forward I will explain. And these are the some of the names of moderates mentioned in NCERT, which you need to remember, like Banerjee, Surendranath Banerjee, M.G. Ranade, Dadabhai Nauroji, Gopal Krishna Gokhale. You can remember as GKG, something like this. Okay, third topic is about radicals. So, see some of the points I will say that is related to only radicals, like boycotting of foreign goods and institutions. Like if there is a question arising like who were the ones who were boycotted the foreign goods, so the answer should be radicals only. You just remember this, okay? The answer will be radicals. Another thing, they oppose the nomination of Indian members to Indian legislative assemblies. So who are they? Were they moderates? No. Were there any other groups? No, they were radicals. So no, they opposed the nominating Indian members to Indian legislative assemblies. Okay, and these are the names who were some like radicals. Oh, these are some of the radical names like Aurobind Ghosh, Bipin Chandrapal, Lala Lajpat Rai, Bal Gangadhar Tilak. Okay, their aim, the primary aim of radicals was complete freedom. Okay, and by celebrating these festivals they used to organize people, because by divide and rule policy of Britishers they were separated. So by celebrating these festivals, Ganesha, Shivaji and Durga, they used to organize, they used to bring peoples together. And other things about Bal Gangadhar Tilak is written in the form of lines in different paragraph of NCERT. I have summarized in one thing, okay, at one place. Okay, Bal Gangadhar Tilak, now he was the one who said Swaraj is my birthright and I shall have it. And in another paragraph it is mentioned that he wrote books like Kesari in Marathi language and Maratha book in English language. And another book he wrote when he was arrested, when he was in prison. The book name is Gita Rahasya. You need to remember this. This was the book that was written when he was in prison by Bal Gangadhar Tilak, who was a radical. Gita Rahasya. Okay, some of the points related to Bengal is written in NCERT that I will say. Okay, Bengal was the center of what? Of anti-British protest. Of anti-British protest, and in this there were more concentration of Hindu and Muslim peoples. Okay, it was not like Muslim were more or Hindu were more, or no. Both of them were like more concentration comparative to other states. And in East, Muslims were more, and in West, Hindus were more. Next topic about partition of Bengal. So all the things I have summarized in this only. Okay, what was the idea? Who proposed this idea of partition of Bengal in order to break the unity in our country? The Viceroy Lord Curzon. You just need to remember who was this and what work did he do? He brought an idea to partition of Bengal. Okay, when did this took place? It took place in 1905. And when Bengal was divided, what was the factors that were in favor of uniting it? So the common Bengali language, because Hindus and Muslims were divided. So the common Bengali language used to unite them. And even the Raksha Bandhan festival that we used to celebrate between Hindus and Muslims used to unite them. These are the two things that is mentioned in NCRT. Okay. Next thing, partition of Bengal. By this protest, boycott or protest were across the country, boycotting of foreign goods, increased use of local goods, and all was increased. Okay, so by all these things, the British government realized that they cannot succeed in this, so they withdrew this. That is, partition of Bengal was withdrew. So this in the year 1911. Okay, next topic, revolutionaries. So, revolutionaries they dreamed of, I'm telling it is mentioned in NCRT as it is, they dreamed of complete freedom. They had violent methods, weapons, money, and all. If these words comes anywhere, you just need to remember it is relevant to revolutionaries. Okay, they set up secret organizations where like only three places in NCRT is mentioned. That is England, USA, and India. In England, the secret organization is called Lotus and Dagger, and for that, Arvind Ghosh, Ye Ghosh I have written. Arvind Ghosh supported this secret organization, and in USA it was Ghadar Party. Okay, you need to memorize this. In India, there were two important secret organizations, that is Abhinava Bharata Anushilan Samiti. Next, the foundation spirit. These revolutionaries were fountain of spirit to the Indian freedom struggle. Okay, now who are these revolutionaries? There are many names written in NCRT, but this some of the names I am saying: Bhagat Singh, Chandrasekhar Azad, V.D. Savarkar. So, like this, the whole chapter is covered. So, like this, the whole chapter is covered. I just want to say that you can cover any chapter easily once you understand it thoroughly. Okay, as you can see in the form of mind maps and like these things. Okay, firstly, what you need to do is watch the video with full concentration once and rewatch it and make a notes like I have made, like I have shown you in this, and after completing this read your NCRT once. Okay, and some of the points I have not said in this video which I felt that you can study it easily after picking up from the NCRT. The first page I think I have missed. So yeah, that's it. If you like this video, give a like and subscribe. Thank you.